Happy Friday everyone and welcome to the Lazy Redhead. And if you don't know, today we are reviewing some saucy pencils that are hot off the press. They're a few weeks old now, but when I've reviewed them they were hot off the press.
Hot, spicy. They were spicy off the press.
Castle Art.
Castle Art.
They brought down a Harmonious range, which is very specific palette. It's very muted. So it says here, 72 Harmonious collection coloured pencils, a premium collection of delicately pigmented, silky smooth coloured pencils for a beautiful soft finish. They are very, very muted. So there's no reds, no yellows, no oranges. It is very cool. Most of them are very cool toned or neutral, and they are indeed harmonious. I've done a swatch, I've done a little comparison, I've put some in me thingamabob, and I've also created my own little palette of them. What I will say is that I know that we have spoken about Castle Arts recently and the jury's still out on the brand because of the way they practice. They're selling, specifically they're selling. But if by the end you do want to purchase these, I would avoid Amazon. I would go to their website. Even with shipping, they will be cheaper. I will link that down below. So without further ado, let's get in to the
Harmonious coloured
package. A package has arrived. Really excited about this one. An odd one, probably already told you. The talking head would have already told you what is inside this package. Oh, I know, I'm an absolute sucker. Sucker I am. One thing I will say, where's my pencil roll? Wait there, pencil roll. Okay. One thing I am going to say, and I know that based on my last review, you're like, what are you doing? I didn't think we appreciated the Castle Art range. No, and I understand there was pitfalls with them. However, I didn't say I wouldn't buy them again. I was just being honest about my review. They do have quite nice tinted ranges. So for example, this new collection, this is brand new, hot off the press. And this is called the Harmonious collection. I love it, right? Well, I don't know if I love it, but I'm going to love it if they're like the pastel tinted range, which, as you know, I reviewed alongside a load of other cost-effective pastel tinted pencil ranges. Made of wax, not soft pastel. Right, I'm glad we cleared that up. So this is one of them, and this is called Sunflower. Love it. Absolutely love it. It's one of my favourite colours. You can see that there's very little in that. This is my short stubby pot. This goes beside my bed. I know that all the colours that are wound down are some of my favourite colours, so I keep them long enough that I can still use for little sketches and such likes. But one of the pencils in here is a Castle Arts pastel tint pencil, and this is Inca Gold. Stunning, that colour, stunning. To have two Castle Art tinted range, you know, that one's nearing the pot. We already have one inside the pot. This is a good sign. Bearing in mind I have a lot of pencils, so for it to get down that short and nubby, you know it's going to be good. So that for me, positive sign. All right, this range was bought directly from the Castle Art website. There's no point getting them on Amazon because they mark up the price so much so that it's just, no, ridiculous. Now I need something to break into this bad boy. And I don't think I've got anything. Oh no, I do. So this is hot off the press. This is completely new. This is one arrived to my house just now, and two, it is one of their newest ranges, newest collections. $34.99. So it wasn't completely breaking the bank. I'm just going to move you down a little bit. So this range, what's special about this range? I think it's just it's very much like the pastel tinted range, really, but the collection is called Harmonious. Is there any crossovers with the pastel tinted range? I don't know, actually, but we will find out in just a moment. Castle Arts are renowned for having, and here we are to the pencil sniff test. Oh my god, I love that smell. I love that smell of new art supplies. Just stunning. These are really lovely tones. Do you know what they remind me of, right? The reason I was so attracted to all these was because it was almost like earth tones had a baby with pastel tones, which are my two favourite tones, as we discussed on the Q&A last week. So this is just yum. Yum, 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 yum. I mean, look at these colours. Some of these colours I know I'm probably not going to like. They're very corpse vibe, but only a few of them. Really excited. Okay, let's stop pissing about. Get me a sketchbook right now. I demand a bloody sketchbook. I am going to use a piece of paper because it was the first piece of paper in a new pad, which I don't use because the edge is always stuck to the front cover, so it's almost like the throwaway, which is annoying really, but there we go. So let's do this. So is that one in there first? Shit. Oh, why on earth? Okay, so that's not in order. Does it matter? No, it bloody well doesn't. Right, let's start with these ones first then. Have a meltdown before we even get anywhere. Ow. As always, what I do is I test the first few. Yeah, they're good. Good, good, good. So the ones that I love, like this is the Inca Gold out of the pastel. Yeah, they're exactly the same. The difference between the barrels is that the Harmonious are satin, whereas the pastel tinted are gloss barrels. I feel that these browns, you got about like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 browns that I fear might be the same. So I'm just gonna, whilst you're on camera, just bang these 7 out quickly and see if we've got any. We might even have triplets here, double bubbles. I think we might have a triple situation. I think there's going to be a few in this set, just because the tonal values are so close to one another. Okay, so these two are similar. That one's more on the red side, however. These two are similar and the same. This is more on a red side. These two are extremely similar, so we are going to have some double bubblers in this set, I feel. Am I mad about it? No, not really. I'm not going to get upset about it. Again, this will be reflective of the price you pay for the set, for 72 pencils. Some of these greys are really nice. Warm greys. I love a warm grey, borderline taupe. I love a taupey, warm grey. Love, 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 love. These are going to be delicious. Lovely. Great for skies, I feel. Fantastic for those moody skies. I think the set is going to be really lovely for winters when those storms start rolling in. Sketchbook orientated pencils, definitely. We all know the pitfalls with Castle Arts. They are what they are. Do I feel RT's is somewhat a bit more premium than these? Yes. RT's premium are better, but you know, Castle Arts, you can't deny, are far more playful with creating harmonious sets, pastel tinted sets. You know, as artists, we are like collectomaniacs. We can't help it. They've gotten us. That one is beautiful. That one is Spring Heather. And that one's nice as well, actually. I'm all for it. I'm here for it. And they're really nice colours as well. Oh dear. You silly tart. They knew. They just knew. They knew what they were doing. So this is a double bubbler right here, definitely. So this one's called Wheatgrass, whereas this one is called Calamine. Calamine, let's go with that. I'm just going to do one tray. Oh, that one's nice. You can't really see it. Mulberry Mist. That one's more like a layer, very a layering pencil, definitely. And it'll be a good variation to a white. This one's nice. Right, what's this one? Corn Forth White. Still makes a little impact. You can't really see it because, oh, there we go. There we go. So the middle one has got that a green tinge, which is very, very beautiful. Right, what we're going to do now, is I'm going to speed this up because I know that sometimes swatcheroonies can be bloody boring, right? So I'm just going to speed this shit up, if you don't mind. Perfect. Right, I've done that. And what I've done here is just pick out a few that I really enjoy. So I'm going to take from the top because I didn't start doing that. And I'm going to, take, is it this one? Let's have a look. Yeah, cool. I think that's that for that one. Brilliant. Okay, cool. I mean, you can't deny that that is a really beautiful palette. There's just no denying it. I'm sorry. I don't care who you are. It's stunning. Okay, let's put the whole pack aside. Just there, if I can fit it back in. And I'm going to just pop the ones that I absolutely adore into the lid here. But what I am going to do is I am going to sharpen them. And the reason is because you do get the best performance from a sharpened pencil because the leads are coated to stop it from breaking and looking pretty as it can be for its new prospective owner. Some of these will definitely be getting upgraded to the pencil roll for defo. If they're pastel tinted siblings or anything to go by, 2 of them made the cut fairly sharpish and they're almost at the bottom, which reminds me how much I hate not being able to purchase open stock. That's the other thing with buying from a cheap range. I refuse to buy a whole new set for the sake of 2 pencils. It's just not going to happen. That's the only downside with falling in love with a range that doesn't provide open stock. Okay, so now we've sharpened them bad boys. That was pretty fast for me. Well done. Well done, Lacey. Now I know that out of this set there are going to be some double bubblers, but I'll be interested to find out what palette we end up with. So let's do the purples. We've got 2 darks here. One. Probably going to go for this one. Let's go with some of these lighter tones. So these 3 seem to be fairly similar. Actually, these 2 are fairly similar. Okay. Yeah, they're exactly the same. Okay. And we'll go just to try out these 3. Not really bothered about that one now. That one's Lush. That one's the same. We'll go with that one. This one is the pinky tone. That's always a nice colour to have. This one's a brown. Bit of casting there. Dark brown, luscious chocolatey brown. We've got 2 dark greens here. Oh, that one's nice. That one is Lush. Oh, they are different. We'll go with the darkest of the 2. I want to get it down to as small as a palette as I can. Okay, so now we've got these greens. So they're the lightest. Okay. Okay. This one can go, out of these 2. I'm going to go with the lightest of the 2 because it will give me more contrast in the end. Baby blues or greys. They're more grey really, aren't they? Okay, definitely go with that one. It's got more colour, more pigment in. These 2 blues. Nice. Exactly the same. I'm probably going to go for more of a bluey. Then we've got these 2 dark blues. Oh, that one's nice. I think these are actually quite different. They are. I'm going to keep both. And we've got these 2. See if we want these. Dark purple, going to keep, good for night skies. And we've got these cornflower blue. What is this? Forget Me Not. Yeah, we'll keep that one as well. See, look at us making decisions like we own it. This is what we've ended up with. Beautiful. I really like that, actually. Minus, obviously, this one. It's a lovely set of 12. I would buy that set as a 12. Beautiful. So that is a stunning palette, if I've ever seen one, I'll be honest. Okay. So we have got the ones that we like, that we've kept. Now I've had these for a few weeks and I'm okay with them, although there are a few that I might want to keep. Now, where's my pencil roll? Here is my pencil roll, and we have quite a few blank spaces. The reason for that is I got this, and this is actually full of all my, what I call nubbies, so little ones. Some are big enough to keep in the pencil roll, but this is such the perfect palette, you see, for me to just pop in my bag and just mooch around with. This is a little pouch in which I keep sharpeners and shavings in. It all stays together then, and I can sketch on the go. This is more for like plein air stuff, longer periods out and about. I need to decide whether any of these cut the bill, and I think they do. The best way to do is check to see what has been used more. Well, the purples, we've got 3 of these purples here. So we've got a Prismacolor. Yeah, that's nice. We have got a Derwent Lightfast, and we've got a Chromaflow Derwent. Okay, so let's check these purples out. That one's very cool, isn't it? It's a very cool. Okay, that's made the cut. Then we've got these things. This is Prismacolor. This is Vert Jade. Nice. More minty, isn't it? That one. What's this one? Well, that one's very close to the Vert, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to say no to those 2. I've only got so much space in this, you see, but I do know that I think these are going to be... That one's very close to this one, though, and this one's awesome. Yeah, definitely keeping that one. That one's not coming out. Now, some of these blues are stunning. I'm going to keep that one in. Okay, this... I've already got very much of that. There's one Artese here. It's very similar. Oh, no, it isn't actually. What about this Artese then? Yeah, that one's very similar. Well, that one's nice. Yeah, I'll keep that one. That one's lovely. Dark blue. Do we have... There's an Artese here that's... Oh, no, that's definitely not the same, is it? Okay, we'll keep that one in then. This purple. What's this? Inky blue, sorry. No, and we've got this, what's it, dark chocolate. That's nice. Yeah, I'll put that one in actually. Now what we need to do is plonk all of those in the bag. Largest pencil case in the world. This is an empty pencil roll. The reason I was doing that is this is like the safest place for them to be. This bag doesn't really get moved unless it's up here. Oh, I didn't realise I had them. Oh, that's where they went. Oh, marvellous. Okay, well there's that. Found them. Brilliant. This can go on the top of here quickly. What's those? Ah, these are Faber-Castell ones. Black edition. Okay, well I'll keep them out, decide whether I need them or not. Okay, here are the Kyanora famous pencils. I might keep them in their tin actually. There's something quite nostalgic about that. Considering their history, we'll keep them in their tin and we'll slide it down the side. Okay, now I need to pop these in their forever home, which is in this bag. Oh, dear Lord. One thing I will say about this range specifically is I love the colours. When you are a massive die-hard pencil fan like me, it is nice to have brands who do specific ranges. I always find that really, really nice. Just because it keeps things interesting. You don't have to go out and buy all these ranges, right? So there's no reason why you can't just, you know, just make the range in what you have, right? So we could try that in a moment, actually. That might be quite an interesting exercise to try. try and make a range similar to this one with stuff we already have. No, that's never going to go in. Run out of space. One of the things I did want to compare, here is a Castle Arts. This is the Harmonious range. And then we have different colour, but RTs. Yeah, okay, right. So one thing I will absolutely 100% say is that the RTs is so far superior. Okay, let's try something else. Let's try a blue. Oh, we'll go with that blue. Yeah, let's try a blue and an RT's blue, because that might be the fact that there isn't as much pigment in there than there is in there. Right. This is the Castle Arts. Oh. Oh. They're quite similar, just in terms of their application and the way they feel. Let's try this. Again, this is quite a weak. Yeah, that's no comparison really. It's the RTs all the way. The palette for me is perfect. I love these very muted colours. I would obviously like to expand out into brighter colours, obviously, but as palettes go, this palette was exciting. And some of these greens, just, you know, another green. We all know that Castle Art is inherently one of those cheaper, easily accessible ranges, and I really like them for that. On our little swatcheroony there's no denying that RTs are slightly better in terms of quality, pigment and application. In my opinion, that's what I feel. I think the thing is, right, if I'm brutally honest, these ranges are novelty, aren't they? I wouldn't recommend anyone gets like a Harmonious palette like this as their single range, because they're missing out on so many colours. Don't even have primaries, there's no reds in there, there's, you know, so and there's no yellows. You're missing out on a lot of colours, so it is a novelty, it is a nice to have. You can though make this palette with a normal large range. So I'm going to obviously avoid picking out the Castle Art ones, but you have Prismacolor, a baby blue, that would be good. Another Prismacolor would be the, what's this one? What are you? What are you? Lyris or Lilith, whatever, purple, baby purple. You've also got similar ranges in the Chroma Flow, those really muted sort of lilac-y baby purple situations. Again, you've got Prismacolor, you've got Vert Green, that would also be part of that range. You can already see there, look, the beginnings of the paler. Oh, why are you being a... If I go to the greens then, I might pick out a Derwent Drawing, which is a green shadow. That one would definitely fit in. Maybe some darkers. You've got this dark RTs, which is a forest green. If you have like an open stock set like this, or if you have a full set of say 150 Prismacolors, something like that, you can still make this range in other colours. You can also still make this range in more premium brands like Prismacolor, Derwent Drawing, Faber-Castell Polychromes, even Luminance, or where am I? I'm trying to put these back now. Even like a bit of luminance thrown in there, Holbein. There are so many options for you. You can always make your own. I just love reviewing, testing out colouring pencils. So it was branded to me. I'm an absolute sucker. I fell right into the trap. I'm glad I did though, because it just proves that you can still make a Harmonious palette that's tailored to you. I do want to go and potentially create like an open stock situation, because I do find that open stock is always a really great way to build a premium pencil collection. I have got an open stock load of Holbeins. I can't obviously afford the full set of Holbeins. I had to get gifted a small pastel range, which I absolutely love, and I think I don't have any in here, but because I don't want to waste them, which is really silly because they are meant to be used. So I think I'm just being a bit silly sausages there. When I get to the new studio, I will of course go through all those pencils because they are a bit jumbled now with not having the amount of pots that I need. I'll put them back and it'll be amazing. It'll be awesome sauce. But yes, make your own Harmonious range rather than spending the money on getting it. If you are like me though and you just love a bloody pencil and love a bloody palette set, then by all means just go ahead and you do you, babes. But please get it from their website. Get it from their website. Do not get it on Amazon. You get a better price on the website even with shipping. I'm gonna go and leave you and I will speak to you soon. I don't know what we've got coming up. I don't even know what we've got with regards to the sketchbook party and the Patreon because I'm obviously filming these in advance with the impending holiday and move, although we don't have a date for the move yet. So. Anyway, love you guys and I'll speak to you soon. Get to creating your own Harmonious palette, pencil palette. That would be awesome. You can always see if you can't make a Harmonious set in other mediums like watercolours, gouache, acrylic paints, maybe some pastels thrown in. Why not? Go mental. Live your mixed media life in full throttle. Do it. Mwah.